Thank you. Thank you so much, Sophie, and thanks all of you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here tonight and standing true for marriage. I think we've had some excellent speeches tonight from all the speakers, but tonight I just want to stress a simple message, a very simple message, and that message is that we can win. We can win this. For me, ladies and gentlemen, this is a bit like the Melbourne Cup. When you turn the bend, the horse that's at the front normally doesn't win. That horse doesn't normally win. And we may not be in the front at the moment, but we are coming down the straight on the outside. We are certainly going to give this a crack. And we're in that position, ladies and gentlemen, because for years, the media hasn't given us a platform to say the things we've said tonight. The media's ignored all the detail about this important issue, but finally this vote and this plebiscite is giving us that opportunity. And we need to take that opportunity now. I've had more and more people come up to me in the last few weeks and say, I didn't realise that if we change the Marriage Act, we will give governments a permission slip to force radical gender and sex theories through it to our children. I didn't realise that changing the Marriage Act would put at risk fundamental freedoms of speech and religion, but it will. This referendum is a choice and a decision about those consequences. And we're in this position now. We have a fighting chance because of the brave actions of those mothers we just saw on the screen before. They deserve a lot of credit for where we are now, because they have been subject to vicious attacks for just standing up and airing their concerns that they don't want their kids being taught radical gender theories in school. I think that's a pretty reasonable position. I think it's something I hear all the time from my wife and others at our school. They don't want that to happen in their school. But as other speakers have outlined tonight, that is the experience of overseas countries where the Marriage Act has changed. When we take out male and female from the wedding registry, it won't be too long before the concept of boys and girls goes from the classroom too. That's what will happen. But what I want to stress tonight is this is our only chance. There will be no future vote on whether your school has safe schools. There'll be no future referendum offered to the Australian people on whether you want to have radical gender theories taught to your kids. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our only hope. This is our Obi-Wan Kenobi. It is our only hope. We've got to take this chance. We must win this debate. Because, ladies and gentlemen, then there are other consequences that will come to a school near you too as well. Because you can already see many of those on the yes side want to make it illegal to be able to just express a different view about marriage. That is their agenda. Now, none of the bills that have been put forward before the Australian Parliament in the last decade or so, none of them provide protections for parents, for teachers, for anybody but priests or celebrants who may be solemnising a marriage. None of them have those protections. There is absolute silence. Now today, my colleague, Senator Dean Smith, and the head of the Yes campaign, Rodney Croome, have come out and said, well, we should put forward the protections. We should outline what sort of protections we want to see in a changed Marriage Act. Well, I'm happy. Like that gentleman there, I'm happy to answer their question because I can give them a bill, I can give them an Act of Parliament, I can quote from it section by section, line by line. It's called the Marriage Act 1961 and I don't want to see a change. That's our bill. That's our bill. We've got a bill. And if you're out there listening and you're an Australian person wondering what you should vote for in the next few weeks, you know that if you tick no, you'll be getting something specific. You'll be getting the Marriage Act 1961 that stood the test of time, done a pretty good job. Done a pretty good job. But if you vote yes, well, it's a bit like Forrest Gump. It's a box of chocolates. You got no idea what you might get. I don't like the nut ones. You might get a nut, all right? You got no idea what they're offering. And they don't have any idea. They don't know. They're all divided. There's no consensus in the Australian Parliament about what the change will be if there is a yes vote. But it's okay. It's okay because they tell us to trust them. Trust them. Trust them. Put your faith in a politician. That is what they are asking us to do. Now, I find it kind of ironic because we are often accused of basing our conclusions and views in this debate on faith, having a faith-based platform. But I can tell you, I am a politician, at least for now. I am a politician, and I reckon that if you're putting your faith in a politician, that's a much, much bigger leap in the dark than believing in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, if they can't tell you what they want, if they can't tell you what bill they want, you must vote no. If they don't know, you should vote no. And we need to tell and stand up over the next few weeks. We need to be as brave like Heidi, like Chella, like Dr. Panzai. We need to be as brave as them and stand up and tell our friends, our family, our fellow parents at school that not just that it's okay to vote no, but if they don't know, you should vote no. Thank you very much. Good luck and God bless.